Referee Chris Jones calls the fighters together for the last minute instructions. Kristian Touze fighting out of the red corner with the black and gold shorts. Karl Sampson fighting out of the blue corner with the black and grey shorts. Here we go, round one. And my name is Kieran Gibbons. I'm delighted to be joined by Angelo Dragoni, who of course fought Kristian Touze for the Welsh title in this very same venue back in September 2019.
Long time ago now, Key.
This is Touze's first contest in, I think it's almost 3 or 4 years. Been out the ring quite a long time.
Yeah, he's had a nice sharp start, working the jab well, Kristian.
Kristian Touze has always been a very good boxer fundamentally. He's a good amateur. Boxed at Bonamine Amateur Boxing Club. And boxed when he was in the army as well. Combined Services champion in 2 weight divisions, I believe, while serving as a Royal Engineer. Lovely sharp jab to the midsection from Touze. Touze, a southpaw, trying to establish his jab.
Yeah, none of them taking much chances at the minute. Just trying to find their range.
Yeah,
obviously, with the southpaw stance and orthodox, it's a bit tricky to find your range or trying to get in there.
Yeah, a little bit of a chess match at the moment. I know usually they say against the southpaw to throw straight right hands or left hooks. Patient boxing from Kristian Touze. Hoping to get back in title contention. But he can't afford to overlook the opponent in front of him. Karl Sampson, a very experienced boxer.
Yeah, I know he's been very active. He's regular on the circuit, Karl Sampson. So I'm wondering whether the inactivity will play a part, Kieran.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, Sampson, just to give you an idea how active he has been, turned pro in 2022 and has had 52 contests. And this is his 53rd contest this evening. Last few moments of the round. Close opening round. As we get ready to start the second round, just draw your attention to a great organisation, Boxers in Need, who help boxers who have fallen on difficult times. You can find them on social media, doing great work, helping out boxers. Now back to the action here, second round. I was talking to Kristian Touze last week, I think it was, and he did tell me he was carrying a bit of an ankle injury. He went over on his ankle in training. But as Angelo pointed out in between the rounds there, it doesn't really seem to be giving him any problems at the moment.
Sampson getting a little bit closer to Touze now, creeping forward a bit more. Maybe he's finding his range a little bit, but Kristian's still looking sharp as well.
This is Kristian Touze's 13th contest this evening. He's got a record of 10 wins, no defeats, and 2 draws. A former Welsh champion.
Sampson's switching southpaw now as well.
Nice loop-in left hand from Touze. Touze's cornermen are calling for him to back up his opponent.
I'd like to see Touze just Feint that jab and drop a backhand to the body to get a backhand into play. Working his jab good, Touze, but he just needs to start bringing that backhand into play now, maybe to the body and head.
Touze is a pure boxer as opposed to a puncher or a fighter. Really good boxing skills. A well-schooled amateur as well.
Little clash of heads there, maybe. Better work from Touze, yeah.
Yeah, he looks very sharp when he lets his hands go. Although Sampson, though, he doesn't look undeterred, does he? He still looks very composed. Nice fast jab from Touze to the midsection. Even though I think Kristian Touze won those 2 opening rounds, there wasn't really too much in them, Angelo.
No, nothing really eye-catching from both fighters, but Touze probably just outworking him slightly, using his jab more and landing the odd couple of shots just like that.
Touze has been throwing a good jab to the midsection. I mean, what would you like Kristian Touze to be doing here now, Angelo?
Start bringing his backhand into play just like that, and maybe following up for a second phase. I know Touze not much of a pressure fighter, but I'd like to see him variation with some more attacks, some 2-phase attacks. That's better. Doubling his jab there. Yeah, better work for Touze there. When he lets his hands go, he looks a lot better.
Karl Sampson came into tonight's contest with a record of 7 wins, 44 defeats and 1 draw. So that record tells you he's very experienced, if nothing else. It's actually probably a misleading record. Sampson from Sheffield, England. Kristian Touze from here in Swansea, in South Wales.
Yeah, I'd like to see Karl Sampson chucking her right down over the top a bit more, trying to take a few chances. Seems to be getting in the right areas, but not throwing when he's close.
I suppose the danger is for Sampson is when he lets his hands go up close. Kristian Touze is really sharp with his punches. There's always a danger of being caught by counter shots in return. You could hear that body shot going in from Touze. Kristian Touze's boxing heroes are Muhammad Ali, Joe Calzaghe and Lomachenko. All great boxers. Interestingly, all great boxers as opposed to punchers, really. Nice body shot from Kristian Touze.
Yeah, he seemed to be up in his work rate now, Touze.
Yeah, going through the gears. Remember, he's been out of the ring for a very long time, so possibly a bit of ring rust.
Yeah, good round by Touze, yeah.
So into the 4th round. You're watching this boxing from the LC in Swansea, South Wales. And you're watching it via the Black Flash Boxing YouTube channel. Please subscribe for more great action. Kristian Touze had a good round 3, we felt here ringside. Starting to find his range. Chris Jones from Swansea is our man in the middle, the referee this evening. Scoring referee, should the contest go the distance. Chris Jones, a very good kickboxer back in the day, so I'm told.
I think Kristian Touze is boxing at light welterweight tonight. Like I said, doing the rounds, he is looking a lot stronger and physically in great shape, to be honest.
I know he trains really hard in the gym, Kristian Touze. I was talking to his trainer, Nigel Davis, a while ago about it. He said he's a real grafter. Nice right hook to the body from Touze.
Good exchanges from both of them there.
Fight's starting to get a little bit untidy now. Sampson just edging forward. Sampson though hasn't been able to make a dent in Touze in this contest so far, I don't think. And he has landed a few decent shots here and there, but nothing consistent.
Oh.
And just as they say it, Sampson landed a few good shots after Touze lost his balance.
Yeah, I think Sampson's trying to rough him up a bit. Try and make him make some mistakes.
Something I believe you did. Well, I know you did because I was there commentating ringside when you boxed Kristian in this same ring. Is it 5 years ago or so?
I was never going to outbox Kristian. Like you said earlier, he's a sharpshooter. He's very naturally gifted, skillful boxer. So obviously if I was Karl Sampson, I'd be trying to stick it on him, making it a bit of a dog fight.
There's a couple of good body shots and a shot to the head there from Touze. Picking his punches really well now. He's warmed himself into the fight, Kristian Touze. Another good Touze round. So what do you think Karl Sampson should be doing here, Andrew, to try and change the pattern of the fight?
Final 2 rounds now to be chucking the kitchen sink at Touze, to be honest, testing him as you mentioned earlier. He's been inactive for the last 2-3 years, so maybe this will tell him in the last couple of rounds. Maybe take some chances and chuck it out overhand, right hand over the top at Touze. I think he's just been a bit too hesitant because Touze is a sharp shooting counter puncher. Doesn't look like Touze's been out of the ring for that long, to be honest, though. He's looking sharp.
Oh, he's looking good, isn't he? I mean, the first 2 rounds, he seemed to take him a little bit of time to warm up, but now he's starting to find his flow. I know when I spoke to Kristian a week or so ago, he was telling me he's still got ambitions to win titles in boxing. The dream is still alive for him. And I know as well, Kristian was telling me how it's important to him to set a good example for his son, who I also believe is start out as an amateur boxer.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Nice shots from Touze. I mean, you wouldn't think that Kristian Touze is an injury to his ankle a week or so ago, would you? He's moving really well now.
Yeah, I think it's a fight that you have the old adrenaline come fight night and kind of take your mind off it a bit. Maybe tomorrow it might be a little bit sore maybe, but he's looking good so far. I've been impressed by all the kind of Carmarthen Hornets fighters tonight. Touze, Morgan McIntosh and Melly, they've all boxed nice and sharp and obviously done the work in the gym. They all look fit and ready to go, you know.
Yeah, Carmarthen Hornets, the head coach there, Nigel Davis, excellent amateur boxing coach. Only recently, last year or so, has got his professional license as well.
Yeah, I think he's been in the GB squad for coaching, isn't he?
A touch of gloves and a show of respect between the fighters. Am I correct in saying, Angelo, this is a Kristian Touze victory, providing he wins this last round, of course?
Yeah, I think he's 5 rounds up so far. He's boxed well. I've been impressed by his performance, considering the time he's out, the time he's had out of the ring. He's looking fresh and looking good.
Yeah, he's grown in confidence as the fight has gone on. Kristian Touze, like I said earlier, he had an injury to his ankle, which probably was on his mind before the fight. Just doesn't want to make any mistakes now, Kristian Touze. He's been boxing really well. Doesn't want to get caught with any silly punches, or doesn't want a clash of heads, which would cause a cut, which would put him out of action for a while. Nice shot to the body from Touze.
To be fair to Karl Sampson, though, he's earned his money tonight. He's tough guy.
Yeah, he had a little go, hasn't he? But I just think Kristian Touze has shown his level, and that's a level above Sampson.
Yeah, definitely agree there.
We can't doubt the heart and courage of Sampson. He's been trying, but he's just been just not on the level of Kristian Touze. And it's good to see, even though Touze has got this fight in the bag, he's still firing off those sharp combinations, still working on things, still trying to impress his fans. Nigel Davis, Touze's cornerman, shouting through the left.
Touze looking confident. Finishing the round and finishing the fight strong.
Kristian Touze, 35 years old now, so he hasn't got too much longer left in the game. So he'll be looking to kick on as soon as possible after this contest. Last few moments of the contest, of what I'm sure is going to be a successful comeback to boxing for Kristian Touze after a long spell out of the ring. Really good contest.